Hobart's hit 100.9. It is Adam and Alex. How you going over there, Alex?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Settling in nicely.
Settling in nicely for our first show.
Now, we did tease previously in the previous break. You were going to talk about your secret shame.
I was going to reveal it live on air.
Yeah, so what is it? You say you're mostly local.
Mostly local.
Will you please explain yourself?
This is tough for me to talk about, especially on Hobart radio.
Yep.
I was actually born in Launceston.
You were what?
Yeah, it's true.
You're kidding me.
No, sorry. Sorry to break your trust after all these years.
I don't know if we can...
Look, if it's any consolation, it's the same hospital that Ricky Ponting was born in. Okay? Okay? So all you cricket tragics out there, I could have got a little bit of his, juice on me. And that's surely increased my standing among the cricket fans listening.
Yep. And look
because not long after I was born, boot scooted south, baby, down to Hobart, where I actually went to many of the same schools that Adam did. We attended the Holy Trinity of Eastern Shore Public Schools.
Absolutely, we did.
That's Howrah, Clarence, and Rosny.
Absolutely,
for anyone wondering. Trinity. If you went to any other schools, well, you were missing out.
Yeah, but at least you weren't born in Launceston, so it's not all bad.
Yeah, but look, there are multiple there are multiple hospitals in Launceston, okay? And I happen to be born the one that Ricky Ponting was born in.
Since when does Launceston have more than one hospital?
Look, I'm pretty sure it does. That's otherwise my Ricky Ponting story
isn't that cool?
Is awful.
Oh,
so I've based my whole life thinking that there has to be more than one hospital.
Oh, who knows?
You know what? It doesn't interest the people of Hobart. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's.
Let's talk about how many hospitals we have.
Yeah, because we're Hobart,
and I'm allowed to say we now because I've been here for 99% of my life.
I think we're happy to welcome you into the club.
Okay, well,
you are on Hobart's hit 100.9, so it's pretty Hobart.
You can't get more local than that, can you?
No. Look, I think we can forgive you. It is Adam and Alex, isn't it? It's Adam and Alex.
Adam and Alex
on Hobart's hit 100.9.
Yeah, well, Casey and told you so.
Hobart's hit 100.9 with Adam and Alex. Yes, this is our first show, Alex.
It is indeed.
I think, if we do well, people may hear more of us.
Yep.
And I think we should be prepared in case we do make it massive.
For the fame?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Because there's nothing worse than making it big and being, I wasn't ready.
Whoops. I didn't have anything prepared.
Yeah, always come prepared.
Always be ready for stuff that's going to happen. I think that's the saying.
Yeah, the stuff that's definitely going to happen.
For stuff that will inevitably happen.
So I think we should be ready for in case we make it massive.
Yep. I'm ready.
The kind of things you can do when you're massive, like, for instance, you can call people pissant.
Yeah, talking down to people.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Like, if you're in a meeting, you can just go, listen here, you pissant. I can't wait. I can't wait to do that.
Looking forward to saying that.
We can own a couple of Dyson vacuums.
Oh, the Michael Jordans of the vacuum cleaning world. That's exciting.
They're like Air Jordans of the vacuum cleaning
world. They are. They're suck Air Jordans.
That's right. That's exactly right, Alex. You've got away with words.
I do. I'm a poet.
We can go around with the latest model of iPhone instead of 2 models ago.
Or, the one that you're borrowing off a friend.
Yeah.
Wow, being able to afford them up front.
Yes,
that's
up
great.
Front.
Well, if we could afford the brand new iPhone, we could almost, if we pulled our funds, we could almost afford public transport in Hobart.
Yeah, I know,
I could almost consider catching a bus to work.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, no, obviously I'd have to take out another loan. But, but the idea that I might one day be able to afford a bus ticket in Hobart, that's blowing my mind. That's what's most exciting today.
That'll always be the dream.
That is the dream.
But that's, you have to be very massive.
Yeah, maybe if I become mayor and I just get free rides on it, that might be the only feasible way I ever catch public transport.
You might have to. I'll tell you what, there'll be no more mules lower deck from where we're going. It's all upper deck from here on in, baby.
Are you telling me we're becoming upper deck people?
We are becoming...
Potentially. Of course. Nothing is set in stone, but potential future upper deck patrons.
And we'll be splashing out.
Now that gets me excited.
Yeah. Or we could drink that Cristal champagne.
I don't know if they serve that at upper deck, though.
No, but we could just buy bottles of it.
Oh, I suppose.
I think it costs like
What's the corking fee at upper deck? I'm sorry, I'm stuck on the upper deck thing. I'm really excited about that.
But
I can take or leave the Cristal.
Well, imagine if we got big, right?
Yep.
And did buy the Cristal, and it was like, it's no good. It's not even good champagne. So it's like, what was the point of me getting big so that I can buy this Cristal? And it's
Yeah.
not even good.
Now we have all this pressure on our shoulders,
Yeah.
and we didn't even get the good drink.
I suppose if it isn't that great, at least we can pour it on our wives.
I guess sure.
Well, you can pour it on your wife.
Yes,
I'm not
yeah.
married, but
No.
maybe I could watch you pour.
Look, if we get big enough,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say no.
We'd have to get a hotel though, because otherwise we'd have to put tarps down.
No tarps.
I'm not going near a tarp when
No.
we're big.
Yeah, when I'm big, I'm not going to touch a tarp ever again.
Adam and Alex no longer touching tarps on Hobart's Hit 100.9.
Everyone loves to celebrate a birthday.
Hobart's Hit 100.9 with Adam and Alex here. Now it is time, Alex, for the segment that no one knew they've always been waiting for. It's dog news, isn't it? Yes, dog.
Yes.
Dog,
Finally.
Dog news and related
Finally.
activity. Yes.
On the big, what do we call this? On the big stage.
Yes, the dog news. Now, this one was actually sent in from local musician Betsy Blue. Thank you for it, Betsy.
Thank you very much.
It's a story coming out of Texas, Alex. A dog has lost its owner and has gone into a local police station and reported itself missing. There's a little photo of it there with its legs up on the counter. Saying like,
He's reported himself missing.
yes.
I'd like to see the statement that was
yeah,
taken.
Yeah, a lot of paperwork, I'm sure. But the dog's name's Chico.
Ooh.
Lost its owner. He didn't panic, though. He didn't go running around the park looking for him. This clever little canine appeared to keep his cool, and he reported himself lost to the police station, apparently.
What did the human do? The human was running around at the park,
Well,
panicking.
It went in about 3:30 a.m., and so maybe the human was
Probably
asleep. It
honk
escaped.
chewing.
But the dog, after that, made its way back to the house on its own as well. So it just took itself
So the
home.
cops just let it go. You know where to go.
They did very little here by the looks of it. So it went back to its house. So the owner woke up and the dog was in its yard. Someone told the owner, "Oh, I think that's Chico," on the police's Facebook page or whatever. They'd uploaded a picture
right.
for if anyone was missing the dog. And he looked out in the backyard and Chico was out there. So he was like, "Oh, can't have been Chico." But then it turned out it was Chico. Naughty dog. But yeah, reported itself missing according to this article.
Yeah, oh, lucky Chico. Very clever dog. I
Good on
also
Chico.
have some dog news. And unlike your fine self, Adam, I've actually done the research
Oh, yeah.
and not just copped out and received it from someone else.
Oh, okay.
It turns out they've done the studies. It was a very small study, but they've done a study where not only do dogs have, smelling capabilities a million times better than us, they can actually detect heat.
They can detect heat.
Yeah, with their their smell function, they can detect heat.
Right.
No, I'm not talking about the 1995 classic starring Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
Oh, you're not talking about that?
I'm not talking about that
See,
film.
that's what I was thinking of.
See, imagine if the dogs were only able to find that film, like a DVD player.
Yeah.
It's like it's jammed, and
Yeah.
I can't remember what DVD I put in there, and the dog walks up and goes, and then
It's heat.
sits.
Yeah, it's heat.
That's heat. And then the dog goes, "You got a great smell, and I got my nose all the way up it."
Yep. Well, that's some good dog news, good quality dog news there on Hobart's Hit 100.9 with Adam and Alex. Hobart's Hit 100.9 with Adam and Alex. That's just about all we have time for today on the first ever show, Alex.
Our very first show. How exciting!
The debut. Isn't it?
The debut.
We're debutantes. You could say it's
Yeah.
French, I think. But
Could be.
isn't it exciting? I mean, this is the station I grew up listening to.
Yeah, same. Yep.
So we've
Back in the day.
yeah, we just walk straight into the ideal situation. Mm-hmm. We haven't even had to earn anything.
Very lucky.
Yeah, yeah. I used to listen to it on the way to school in the car.
Still waiting for Phil to catch his mistake here in letting us come in.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, he's continuing on with his mistakes. So
Yeah.
it's good for us.
It's very good for us.
But yeah, no, after school, whack on the Fat 30 with Big K and Renee used to.
Yep. Listen to Purple Pills by Eminem D12.
Yes, it was very a lot of Eminem
Yeah.
on
huge.
the radio at the time, wasn't there?
Yeah. That's definitely why I was listening to it.
Yeah.
Was to hear the Eminem.
Our whole class in grade 5 just loved Eminem. I remember one time in the morning before school, everyone was just sat around a cassette player listening to Eminem.
This either happened multiple times,
Yeah.
or I remember that exact scenario. And I think it happened multiple times. Everyone liked Eminem, but I also remember a 28 Days cassette getting a little play. Everybody rip it up.
Everybody rip it up indeed.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Good track.
Well, I guess it's time for us to rip this show up. I mean, that's it.
That's it.
Hope
Stunzy.
You might hear more from us if we done good.
Yeah, if we did all right.
And
you guys, you can express your...
send them letters.
Yes.
Send them emails. Send them
Express your
messages.
opinion.
Say, get those boys back on air.